Hello, this is Evie,
I'm Ray.
and we are Pantheon of M.
Yes, and today we're looking at Ironman 2, part of the MCU film. I think this is number 3 of the MCU films. Yes, it
Yeah,
was
right.
Iron Man, Hulk, and then Iron Man 2.
Right.
So yeah, so third in line of the overall MCU arc in Phase 1.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
What were your thoughts on Iron Man?
My memory, I haven't seen this film since it debuted in theaters, so it's been a little over a decade now. So I didn't like when I saw it in theaters. I didn't like Mickey Rourke's character. I thought it didn't gel with me too well. Like it's kind of slow or just a little sluggish, or the beats were a little off. What I want to say. Then I watched it now as I'm watching it a second time, and I had a little bit of time to digest and know where. Like Black Widow will be a more prominent character, and where Rhodey's involved, because it sets up a bunch of things. It sets up the Avengers, right? I thought the reason why it kind of lost me is because Jon Favreau, the director, he had to put on different hats. He had to set up the Avengers halfway through the film, so you had Nick Fury coming into this. Then you had Whiplash. And his character, and then seeing how close he is, he's like a dark mirror of Tony. Starts off inside a Siberian cave, building the arc reactor weapon. So, and this takes place just after the press conference at the ending of the first one. So, and it's kind of like the sense of the father, like
Affect the son, something like that.
Yeah, so you have that ongoing theme. So on that kind of meta level, I really like what they're trying to do with it. And I like Justin Hammer, who I think he's funny. I think Sam Rockwell did a phenomenal job doing that. He did. And getting him doing his little dance on the expo was kind of fun too.
Exactly.
So I love the humor in it, and I love the introduction of Black Widow. Though her character in this one wasn't much, it was more of a secondary character, a behind-the-scenes character.
Definitely, yeah.
But being the fanboy that we are, knowing who she was, I was kind of like, oh, okay, I'm excited. I want to see what she's going to do. Yeah. And she delivered with the fight sequences.
For sure. This was the first time I saw Robert Downey Jr. be scared of a enemy. He didn't know what to do after his car blew in that race. Like he didn't know what to do because he could always control everything where he couldn't this time.
Oh no, absolutely. But you were saying the enemy also, he himself is his own enemy because his blood level, the toxicity in his blood level was killing him.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing that he created, the axis of which everything evolves around, is the arc reactor.
Yeah, definitely.
And the thing that makes him Iron Man is the very thing that's killing him. And as the show progresses, it's like a ticking clock.
Right.
Like his the toxicity level in his blood is getting worse and worse.
Exactly. Yeah. That was really well done, though.
Yeah, and of course when you get to the Monte Carlo scene, he's not reckless, but you could almost think of it as being like a bucket list. Like he knows he's dying.
Right.
He's given Pepper the keys to the castle. Like he promotes her to being the CEO of Stark Enterprises. Rhodey, I think. Do you think he gives Rhodey the Mach 2 suit? Because though they fight at his house over the party.
Yeah.
Really, because even Nick Fury says, "Well, you have safeguards to prevent someone from taking your suit," and I think he kind of let Rhodey give it to him. That was how I took it. On some level, just to give it to someone he trusts with it.
Right. I was just thinking though, it's like, I'm gonna die anyway. Who cares? I'll just give you the suit.
Yeah, at least he gives it to someone he trusts and who is his friend, who he believes in, kind of thing.
Oh, for sure.
So he's got his back. And I like Don Cheadle. I like the entrance. The very first thing you see him in, he goes, "I'm here, deal with it," because this is when he's an actor replacing another actor for the role.
Right. Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool. And then if you listen to the commentary, they want to address it because of the controversy with the previous actor.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you don't know who that is, do you know who that is?
No.
From Iron Man 1, who was Rhodey in the first Iron Man?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Right. It was an issue over money and creative differences between the director and him.
Right. Okay. So that's why he's
done, So it was when he said, "Well, I want out."
Right.
Favreau said, "Yep, okay, you're gone. We'll get somebody else." And Cheadle was next in line. But it was funny because Cheadle and this other actor, they were co-stars in Picket Fences.
Yep. Terrence, whatever. Howard. Yeah, that's
Empire.
It. That's it. Yeah. Empire.
Hustle and Flow. He won the Oscar. This is after he won the Oscar for Hustle and Flow, which is why he thought he deserved a higher pay rate.
Right. But everybody does, right?
Yeah. It would have been a little higher than RDJ.
Yeah.
But it's arguable.
That's true. See, but he made tons off this.
Oh yeah, I mean, just the royalties alone, I'm sure he gets a big check from that alone.
Oh,
basically from the first Ironman. That's a classic. And then of course that came out the first Iron Man came out just around the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It was a good year of film. 2008
definitely
was a good film, a good season of films.
Yeah, overall I really liked it. I thought it was a great film.
Yeah, I like.
Well, not a great film, but pretty good.
I enjoyed I thought the action was sort of sparse. I liked the idea of setting up for the Avengers, though I thought it was kind of I felt it was kind of rushed or pushed in, but they did a pretty good job. And Justin Theroux was the screenwriter for this. He's a writer for Tropic Thunder.
Right. Okay.
And he's more of an actor. Have you seen The Leftovers? That's him. He's the lead star of that one. I thought as a writer, I thought he's just surprisingly well versed. I knew he did Tropic Thunder, which is a movie that I personally like for reasons probably you shouldn't like it for. But I like the writing in this one, and it was done. It's just I thought maybe I looked at it as being too many people in the ears of Jon Favreau to do this. Make sure you have this and have this, and I think that could have been the reason why you don't see him in number 3.
Could be, yeah.
But getting outside the political arena of this thing, I enjoyed it for the set pieces too.
Okay.
And just the comedy wasn't necessarily there, but you get some of the undertones of it, like with Rockwell and him talking about his bird, and there's certain things in it that were kind of funny.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, definitely.
What would you rate this thing?
7 maybe.
I'm gonna go with 6.
Okay.
I in terms of the MCU ranking, for Phase 1, because I can't think about the overall ranking of it. I'm sure it wasn't a horrible film. None of these films is bad in my opinion for the MCU. Right. They're all good. Incredible Hulk, even Thor: Dark World. This one is not one of my favorite or the best films that stuck out of my mind. But it sets up the Widow's character. It sets up Rhodey's character, whose characters are throughout the MCU.
Yeah.
But I'd give this a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
It wasn't a horrid film, but just I didn't connect well with the villain. That's what I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you like the suit for Backlash?
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah, it was all right. You know, just a lot of. I just remember a lot of fire and electricity while he does his. It was
the evolution of Stark. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
It
showed him very, very vulnerable, which he wasn't before in the first movie.
And I like the way they're able to reconcile with his father. Even though his father's not there, but on the video, because he said my father was very cold, and yet you get the glimpse of Howard Stark, though he was busy and he was kind of a womanizer kind of character.
Oh, for sure.
He loved his son, and you were able to get that glimpse of it.
That's true. That's true.
And that carries on into the future films too.
True. Yeah.
So because you had the Obadiah Stane character who was like a father figure for Tony, and then later on. So
right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So that's it. I'm going on for way too long. I'll have to edit this down tremendously. But so what you give 7 out of 10? 6 out of 10?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 for me. Would you recommend this? Would you recommend to buy or
maybe
see this rented?
Yeah,
but
it was good.
Would you own it? Would you own this movie in your collection of?
No.
Yeah. No, because it's true. Like I wouldn't. This is not a movie. This is not a rewatchable film. I think you can watch it once or watch it again one more time just to get a consistency of like where this is heading in terms of the MCU as a whole. But
yeah, for sure.
This is not a film I would want to buy. 'Cause I can't see myself watching this for joy.
That's true.
This is not a
joyful movie.
It's a joyful noise.
Yeah, it was alright. Like I said. Anyway, I'm Evie.
I'm Ray. We'll talk to you later.